Okay, we return. Hello, everyone. So, Casey, what were you working on your stream? I forgot to ask. Sorry, I was engrossed in this. Chesh, you want me to hit her? I'm not gonna hit this person. We're gonna do evil deeds, sure, but it's gonna be evil deeds that make sense. Sending through containers is a good way to find handy items. Be careful if you're planning on stealing from a house. Find nothing interesting. Oops, you have found a tattoo card. Take it to a tattooist and turn your body into a walking gallery of beauty or a revolting freak show. Okay. You find nothing interesting. A love story. Ralph was a hero who fought bravely and well, but his face showed the scars of battle, and frankly, no woman would look at him. Man, I have that problem now, but I don't have fucking battle scars. In his despair, he robbed the ancient trader barons of Greatwood and bought a house and a pile of presents to give out. Women fell at his feet, and eventually he chose a gorgeous one to marry. But too late, he realized that the type of female who is impressed by gifts and houses is too shallow to make a good bride. So Ralph decapitated her and waved her lovely head about in triumph, and the phrase trophy wife was born. Oh no. What? What the fuck did I just read? You were playing Story of Seasons, aiming for World Bazaar rank, made lots of progress now. You know, I've seen Mel playing that, and my friend Jeremy's been playing that. 3 haikus by Miko the Bard. Terrible beauty, buildings scream in agony, Oakvale is burning. Warrior or mage, choose evil or good, choose goodness. A beard or mustache. Sword of Albion, sleeping until the true blood flows red on its blade. Okay, thank you for that, I guess. Nothing interesting. Find nothing interesting. The Tale of Maxley. Alright. As everyone knows, hobs are stupid creatures, but every so often, a clever one comes along. Maxley was one such hob. And, tired of eating raw flesh and sleeping in streams, he left to seek his fortune in the world of humans. He murdered a nobleman and stole his clothes. Dressed up and walked tall on the road to Bowerstone. When he arrived, people complimented him on his appearance. When he answered, his hob grunting gave him away. The guards killed Maxley and put his head on a spike. It is better to keep quiet and be thought an idiot than to open one's mouth and prove it. I mean, that last sentence I could agree with, but why is everyone killing, people putting their heads on spikes? That's a tad bit concerning. I've read 3 books in this game now, and fucking 2 of them involved decapitation. Wait, hang on. And they just offered me a couple now. Another way to interact with people is to use expressions. These simple actions and skills will be used in the same way as objects and will appear when appropriate. New expressions are acquired through changes in alignment, renown, and in other ways. Would you like to trade?
Ready to help?
Alright. I will give you...
Some scallywags trade between the shops to earn themselves gold, you know. Ready to help?
Okay. Let me actually swap, so I guess I can't sell at this trader?
Best prices. Well, sort of.
Do you think the Heroes Guild would be upset if I just went around murdering all of the other apprentices?
That showed you, didn't it?
Yeah, I defeated your record 10 years ago. Bitch. Wait, how many years have passed since the first person?
Hey How may I help you today? Your shirt
Yes.
finds something to suit you.
Alright, I can get a village shirt. For some reason, it costs 84 gold. Alright. Leather chest piece. Costs 759. Excellent. 595. Villager glove. Village glove. Oh, yeah, villager gloves. Assassin gloves. Ooh. Scariness. Attractiveness, and scariness. Apparently, you are not attractive if you wear leather gauntlets. Alright, we're gonna have to go for the scariest outfit we can, I think. We can sell stuff. I only have cooking apples to sell. They're X amount of years old, but...
Ah, the guild. Birthplace of heroes.
I'd like to rob Sats of his great wood. Why? Decapitate your roommate. What the heck, Cheshire?
I don't know how he did it. I always win guild competitions.
Aggressive action will be taken
are
if you
that
continue
quick.
to flout the rules.
That's how I did it. By smacking the crap out of people. Alright,
Late again. You do seem to have a problem. You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Alright, we got an iron longsword. Let's equip that. A functional, if weathered sword wrapped in a simple leather bindings and undecorated. The longsword is equally effective in defense and attack and has been a mainstay of heroes throughout Albion's long history. Damage plus 10, augmentations, current value 150, weight light, kills 0. Alright,
Come
let's
on
kill
then.
Whisper.
Let's see what you've got, farm boy.
Fuck you!
Is that the best you've got?
Hit her.
Is that the best you've got?
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
Fucking rude. Why is this man just full of, press and hold down the right bumper button to block. While blocking, you can roll out of the way of your enemy's attacks using the...
Let her attacks through, boy.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Ow, can you, like... I gotta hold down this button? No. Okay, well, I'm holding down LRB and it's not doing it.
Let her attacks through, boy.
Okay, game, I'm pushing RB. What do you want from me? He just keeps putting his sword away.
Let her attacks through, boy.
There we go.
You can't
I don't know
stop me
why I
every
wasn't
time.
activated before. I don't know why I
Well
wasn't
done.
activated before.
Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training.
Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons.
Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
Excellent. We did it, team. Do you want to continue or repeat melee training?
Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training.
Alright. We got +9. I don't know what any of this means that we're getting, though. Can I, like, see these stats? Apparently, they have apprentice gloves? How do I know what I have equipped? I don't understand why it's set up the way it is. Anyway. Physique, health, toughness. So I imagine, like, the more we, like, do various things, we'll... get the ability to do something with these. Oh, sick, I can fart. Perfect.
Are you ready for your archery training?
Sure.
Let's continue our training with the bow.
Okay. Alright. But you're a wizard hero. The weapon of archers in large armies, a yew longbow is long, resilient, and powerful. Okay.
To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets.
Okay.
And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause.
But make sure you stay within the circle.
Alright, press the Y button to unsheath your bow. As in melee combat, use left trigger to lock onto the target. Press and hold the Y button to draw the back of the arrow and release the button to fire. Okay.
Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets.
Okay.
You have a minute to score as many points as you can.
I'm
The
gonna
front
get 0.
target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points.
And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause.
More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do.
We're gonna get 0. Click the switch view. You can zoom in closer by clicking it again. As before, okay.
Come on, lad. Get your bow out.
I missed. Why did it hit that one? That's the wrong target. Excuse me. Okay, that should have hit it, so I'm not even gonna try it anymore. I do not like the targeting in this game.
Not too good.
You're telling
You
me.
need more practice.
Alright, let's do a
Well,
repeat
let's
of
try
that,
that
just
again.
see if aiming without the
Let's continue our training with the
hey, shut
bow.
up. I don't care. Yeah, I just wanted to do the second one again. I don't want to do it both again.
First, you'll need to unsheathe your bow.
Okay.
Well done. You.
Yeah. Do that.
Come on, lad. Get your bow out. Excellent hit. Keep them coming. Marvelous.
Oops. I don't know why I let it go there.
Good shooting. Excellent hit. Keep them coming. Very good. A solid hit with that one. Excellent shooting, my lad. Do that in your skill test and I'll be most impressed.
Excellent. We did it. See, that was much better.
Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfall.
Any princes want to practice melee combat?
Oh, right. My map is missing. Where is the waterfall? I guess that's kind of a waterfall. Alright. Far out, man.
There's just the will left to learn. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these strong dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got.
Pull and hold the RT to access your will powers. Available powers are displayed in the bottom right of the screen. Your power can be accessed this way using the RT button. To use your lightning power, press the B button.
That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You will only waste valuable mana. Using your will powers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish.
Okay. Quickly switch to another target when locked on, partially release, and then pull the LT. That's just jarring.
Excellent use of magic. Well done.
Excellent. No, we don't need to repeat that.
Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
You wish to continue to the next stage of your training into adulthood, or play with Whisper first? Let's go play
Very
with
well.
Whisper.
I'll be in the map room when you're ready to continue.
We gotta lead Whisper down a life of into a life of debauchery as we reach adulthood. Why would I kill her?
Any princes want to practice melee combat?
All right.
This is your final warning.
That's not fair. He asked if anybody was wanting to practice melee combat.
Come on, let's hunt beetles. I'll follow you into the woods.
But there's no alarm going, so clearly the beetles aren't a worry. It's a serious crime for you to hit a guard, even though I asked you to
The
do
beetle
melee
nest
combat.
is just at the top of the... Wait. Did you hear that? It's coming from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the guildmaster taught you?
Why don't you
I'll
use
heal
the bow
you if
or
you get
lightning?
hurt.
Why would you target her? I can hit him from here. I did it.
We did it! Did you see the look on their faces?
You did nothing.
Wait till the guildmaster hears about this.
Good thing bandits have like a design like that they wear. Hey, like an outfit. Apparently I can't get that EXP though. Apparently EXP also can't travel over the river. Yeah, it's a good thing bandits have like a uniform to let us know that they're bandits, because for all we know, we just murdered 3 people in the woods. I like how it won't let me fart while I'm in the Heroes Guild.
Any princes want to practice melee combat?
I'm not falling for that one again. You wish to leave your teenage years behind and progress into your final training? Yeah, sure, alright.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside, the life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
Is it sex? Is the last test sex? Are we gonna get seduced by the guildmaster?
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me. using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Come on! Put some anger into it! Very good. Now, shoot me with your bow. Don't get too close. Well done. A good strike. Excellent. And finally, cast lightning at me.
Good thing you didn't like learn, or you didn't teach me any other spells over the course of.
That's enough. Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
He just fucks off. Alright, let's do this.
Well, this is the day, lad.
I remember the first night you came to us. And look at you now.
Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild.
Everybody gets killed.
Let the apprentices approach. For many years now, you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes.
All right.
It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild.
On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform.
And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero.
Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.
Alright, let's see here. Ooh. Physique, health. Physique dictates the force with which you can swing a weapon, and thus the amount of damage you can cause. With greater strength also comes the ability to wield heavier weapons. Alright. The healthier you are, the more damage you can take. Your health attribute defines the length of your health bar. Toughness is your basic resistance to damage, your natural armor. The tougher you are, the less damage you will take from each blow. Okay. Speed affects your agility in combat, giving you a better rate of fire with ranged weapons, and also more dexterity in melee combat. Actually defines your precision in ranged combat, hence the amount of damage you can cause with a ranged weapon. Guile makes you more cunning, giving you the skills to barter with traders for better prices and an increased profit. You also become more stealthy, making it easier to approach people and creatures without revealing your presence. With later Guile levels, you'll also learn the arts of the thief. Alright, and this here lets us learn magic and flame. Blast the area surrounding the caster with a wave of fire. Higher levels spread fire across a much larger area, causing much more devastation. The mage's favorite, Fireball. This creates a ball of fire in the palm of the caster's hand that flies towards the target when released. Higher level allows the caster to charge up an extremely powerful fireball that deals devastating explosive force on impact. Battle Charge. The Battle Charge propels the caster forward at great speed, smashing into any in his path, and blasting all nearby aside. Higher levels are much more powerful. Multi-Strike. This spell imbues the user's blade with the ability to strike twice with a single blow. Combined with other spells, this little trick is devastating. Lightning. This spell creates an arc of pure energy which leaps from the fingertips of the caster to the target. Higher levels can strike more than one foe at a time. It's a chain lightning. This tremendously powerful spell channels the white fury of the gods, drawing huge pillars of energy from the sky and striking all within a wide radius where they stand. Higher levels increase damage inflicted. This formidable Infernal Wrath. This formidable dark spell calls forth vortices of energy from the nether realm. A portal opens beneath each victim, draining their life into the underworld. Higher levels increase the damage inflicted. Force Push. Oh, we gotta be a Jedi. This spell creates a powerful blast of energy which radiates from the caster, sending nearby enemies sprawling. Useful when greatly outnumbered. Higher level of the spell create a more damaging force. Turncoat. This insidious spell manipulates the enemy's mind whilst the caster is close enough, gradually turning the target into an unwitting ally. Higher levels allow control of the victim's mind for longer. Only the evil can master this spell. I like how they teach it to us then. Slow time. This spell affects the very fabric of time itself, slowing everything around you to a crawl while leaving the user or caster immune. Higher levels allow the caster to maintain the state for longer, and bring the world nearly to a standstill. Drain Life. A singularly unpleasant spell. Drain Life allows the caster to heal himself by sapping the life force of his enemies. Higher levels drain more from the victim with each spell. Only the evil can master this spell. Summon. Summon wrenches a creature's soul from the other world to help the caster. If this creature kills another, it is replaced by the soul of the newly fallen victim. Higher levels allow the caster to keep the creature summoned for longer. Only the virtuous can master this spell. What? Physical Shield surrounds the caster with a protective aura of energy that will absorb all damage at the expense of mana, until the caster has no mana remaining. The shield will be removed if the spell is cast again. Higher level allows for absorption of more damage. Only the virtuous can master this skill. Berserk! This spell sends the caster into a hulking frenzy, increasing speed and strength while conversely decreasing reason in civilized manner. Higher levels allow the caster to become even more powerful and to maintain this state for longer. Only the evil can master that spell. Assassin Rush. This spell propels the caster through space in the blink of an eye. If a victim is targeted, the spell enables the caster to move behind this unfortunate instantaneously. Higher levels propel the caster even further. Instant transmission? Hell yeah. Heal life. This allows the caster to trade in his magical energy for health. Health can also be passed on to non-hostile entities in the vicinity. Higher levels provide more health with each use. Only the virtuous master that spell. Ghost Sword. This spell summons an ethereal blade from the netherworld to do battle on behalf of the caster. I kind of like that. Multi-arrow. This spell, once the spell is cast, each arrow fired is magically transferred into a multitude of lethal projectiles, causing much greater damage. Higher levels generate even more arrows. And Magic Power. The more mana you have, the more energy you have for casting spells. Magic Power defines the length of your mana bar. Alright, so I'm gonna... I want to play melee. I like melee. So we're gonna spend 500 on physique. There you go. We did it. I guess we'll put another point into this when we get a chance.
There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times. You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while. Now there's a whole world for you to explore.
Hey! Graduate from the Hero's Guild, become a real hero achievement. We got Resurrection Vial, Lamp, Health, Will Potion, Apple Pie, zero gold. Did he give me 612 EXP? To take a quest, interact with the map too. Core story quests are highlighted with the...
Check the guild for more quests.
Excellent. Alright, he did not give me more EXP. Okay. Wait, did he? How do I see how much XP I have. Yeah, I got 108 of the yellow and 175 of that, but I don't know if I can spend it. Yeah, okay. Alright. We got Wasp Menace, Snow Troll Attack, that's really far away. Suppress Uprising, and Minion Camp. So if I were to select this, a Snow Troll is loose on Hook Coast. A powerful hero is needed to defeat it. Okay, before we pick any of these, we're gonna take a break. So I'm gonna save here. Okay, don't worry, guys. We got 30 minutes left to stream, so yeah.